This question is about simplifying an absolute file path. An absolute file path always starts at a slash, which represents root. In this example, our input is slash, which represents root, and a variable name, which is home. So up until here, it means the home directory inside root. Then we have a trailing slash, which does nothing. That's why our input will simplify to slash home, which represents home directory inside root. You can also see it as root, then go inside home directory. Another example is slash double dot slash, where double dot represents going up a directory. Going up, you can also think of it as going out of a directory. Now, since we are already at root, root is the top directory in Linux system. So there's nowhere else to go up to, so you are still at root. Then the trailing slash does nothing. Another example is where you have consecutive slashes or triple slashes or 4 slashes, 5 slashes. It doesn't matter. It all behaves the same as a single slash. Then here you are, A is a variable, you are going into A. A single dot means the current directory, so you are at A. Current directory is still A, going inside B, going out of B, so up until here you are A. Going out of A, up until here you are root, then you go inside C. So final result is root C. Here you are in A, going up, you are root, up until here. Yes, you are still root because you are already root. There's nowhere else to go up to, you're still root. Then you are in B, you go up, so you are root now. You go inside C, so you are C now. Then you stay there, so final result is C. Now here you are A, you are B, you are C, you are D. Then you stay there, go out of D, so you are A, B, C. All right, these are not all the edge cases. LeetCode has a couple of edge cases where this is a valid variable names. These are all valid variable names. All right, so if you have input string, input file path like this, do not simplify this guy to be, this is wrong, because dot dir is a valid variable name and dot a is a valid variable name. Do not treat this dot as current. So this is wrong, which means all these are valid final result. These cannot be simplified. All right, so these are the edge cases. Also, all input arrays will be valid, so you will not encounter weird input strings such as empty or things like this. They will not be valid input. Now pause the video. Think of the intuition. You don't have to solve it. Then we'll talk about the intuition and the coding together. So what is the intuition? We are dealing with file path, and file path involves going in and out of directory. So for a input string like this, you are, whenever you encounter a variable name, it means you are going inside that directory, right? So you can think of when we are iterating through the input string, when we are here, we can visualize it as, okay, now I am at the A directory, right? Then I'm going inside B. Then I'm going inside C. Now, so what does this look like? I'm going inside A, I'm going inside B, I'm going inside C. Looks like we are pushing A, pushing B, pushing C into some data structure, right? So imagine this is an imaginary data structure. We are pushing A, we're pushing B, we're pushing C, right? So you are doing some sort of pushing operation. When we encounter, let's say we encounter a dot, means we do nothing, right? So we don't need to do anything here in our imaginary data structure. Then we encounter a double dot. So we need to get out of C. Okay, if we need to get out of C, which element are we getting out of? It is the most recent directory that we get in, that we went in, right? We are in A, B, C. C is the most recent directory that we went in, and we want to get out, we get out of C. So we are removing C. We are removing this guy. We are popping the last guy, right? So last in, first out. What is last in, first out? It is a stack data structure. I hope until now you make a mental connection. Okay, we are pushing, we are popping the last guy. So it is definitely a stack problem. And this is all I want to achieve in this video. We'll talk about the actual coding in another separate video. I'll do C++ and JavaScript, where I will talk about a stack. In pure naive stack is not the most optimal solution, but that doesn't matter for now, because now it's all about intuition, which is when we are iterating through this string, we are doing some sort of pushing, some sort of popping, and we are popping the last element. Just to show you it actually works, ABC, we are popping the last element, which is C, and now my last element is B, and I'm popping B. So up until here, my imaginary stack only holds A. Then we push C, we stay there. So our imaginary stack should hold these two variables in the end. That's all I want to achieve, is the intuition. You are going in and out of directory. When you are going in, it represents pushing. When you are going out, it represents popping the last element. So last in, first out, you are using a stack. I'll see you in another video when it comes to actual coding in JavaScript and C++.